A new school year is here, and we are back in the Fox 61 kitchen with a series we love. It is called A+ Eats, introducing families at home to meals your kids are actually eating at school. Back with us this year, Tyrell Jones. I am so glad you're here. Knuckles to you. I feel like I'm at a gourmet restaurant right now. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it is great to have you. And immediately I'm drawn to all this food. What are we making today? We're
making a Korean Seoul Taco.
And you set this up at school almost as if a kid is ordering from a food truck. Talk to me about your style. Why take that approach?
So Whitson's have about 12 different pop-up shops that we put into our K through 12 menus to bring fresh and enticing meals.
And you are doing exactly that. Talk about what I'm doing putting this together. It's almost like what you like you can have. What are we looking at here when it comes to ingredients?
So we have a fresh corn tortilla, and then right here we have Korean beef, and then we have a Korean style chicken.
And talk to me about your approach to feeding kids, to finding things that they like and enjoy, introducing them to new foods. I suspect maybe some folks haven't tried everything that's being offered this year.
Right, so in our kitchens we try to bring fresh and nutritious meals to the students to make their day full and then enjoys.
And talk about your inspiration here, because this is such a far cry from what so many folks my age and older grew up eating at school. Where does your inspiration come from? How are you kind of making this menu and recipe work for kids?
It's just fun and excitement. It brings, you have different colorful food options that the student can see walking throughout the lines.
And tell me what you were on with us last year. You're back again this year. What has the last year been like? What have you learned about the kids you serve and what they're willing to maybe try or experience?
I think when the student arrives at lunchtime, it brings the student very excited. They're excited to bring a nutritious meal. Sometimes they don't have that nutritious meal when they go at home.
And Tyrell, you have the talent to really cook anywhere. You could be a chef in a restaurant. You could be working in another city. You are in New Britain feeding these students. What does that mean to you in your heart to provide such great food for folks?
Just to provide a great meal for these wonderful students.
All right,
each and every day.
Let's give some advice to parents at home. Parents at home are thinking, I don't know if my kid will eat this, yet we are asking you to be here to share a recipe that you see kids eating. When moms and dads are cooking at home, what would you tell them about getting their students to try new things?
Just make sure your student just try different options. Sometimes they may not like it, or they might. You never know.
Do you have ingredients that you love working with?
I love working with fresh ingredients from the gardens. You know, fresh peppers, fresh onions. It gives a nice, vibrant taste to each and every meal.
I feel like I'm ordering from a food truck. What do you take the most pride in when it comes to preparing these meals for students?
Just working hard for the students of New Britain every day.
And then I should have asked this right at the top, but I made a few to my liking, but what were some of the options we were picking from here?
We have pickled red onion.
And what's here?
We have cilantro.
All right, I recognize that as
romaine
lettuce.
Lettuce. We have scallion, and we have our house-made kimchi.
And I know you have such a diverse student body in New Britain. Talk about the menu that you try to put forward every day. This is not something I was entirely familiar with. Are you exploring new cultures? How are you approaching it from that angle?
Right, so in our menus, we have a world market menu that we have different options that we can cook every day. We also have a La Cucina menu where we have different Italian pizzas, calzones.
I think I'm ready to start doing lunch in your kitchen. It sure beats what I bring in my lunchbox. Listen, my friend, so grateful you're back. What a talent you're sharing with the young people of New Britain. Do you know how many students you feed in your district?
About 11,000.
11,000 students, Matt Scott. This man, rock on to you. Thank you for sharing. We'll get this recipe up on our website, fox61.com. I'm just going to graze my way through the table, my friend. You know I'm a picky eater, and there's plenty for me.